digest. Listen, Father, thank and praise you for today. For all things and being creative and having my own story to tell, my own experiences, the truths that you gave me, the understanding, all that good stuff. Thank you. Protect me from the wild people. Amen. Okay, so, hey everybody. Let's see what I just out. Now, you know, this was a real business and I'm silly. I had no idea that YouTube and all these platforms are really for business. Like people are really serious in these streets. Like I didn't know that it was going down like this. Um, when I come on Facebook, YouTube, or any of the platforms, really, most times I'm in survival mode. Not really, but um, people have always like had issues with themselves and they take it out on me. Yeah, and yes, I just really didn't know people were like so messy online. I've heard of rumors and things, and I've never really been a part of anything real big because I do what? Tell the truth and mind my business. I do pretty much. Now, I get a little messy now, but don't put me on stage with Jerry Springer. I'm just saying. I like to sit in the audience and observe and be a little nosy, like, what I said? Ask the people what she said and all that. Yes, but don't put me on the stage now. Now, I ain't scared to be on there now. Now, see, don't get it twisted. Now, I ain't shy. Oh, I'll sing a song and do a dance too, baby. Oh, baby, I got stories to tell now. Don't get gay. Hey, now, hallelujah. Glory to God. Now, again, here I am. This is paper. This is paper. Energy. God's good energy from the good green earth. Who messed up my cards? Little demons. Um, God gave us these energies. Money, paper. He did. Yeah, he did. And, like, he gave us the trees. These are trees. And trees come from the earth. I ain't seen a tree seed yet. Generally, if you want to buy grow another tree or something of that nature, bush or something, I understand that you probably have to take a root that's already here and take part of it and plant it somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe part of the branch or vine. Listen, I, but I don't know if anybody got some tree seeds. I don't know how you plant a tree seed. I think you just take parts of a tree uh, and plant it somewhere else and let it grow. Listen, however it go, God made them. I don't think you can duplicate them, not organically. No. So with that said, these don't have energy except you give it to them. Okay, you can have Ronald McDonald on the front. Somebody will find a way to sit and have a problem with it because they. Now I understand people have strongholds or strong beliefs, but people need to mind their own business with what you're doing with yourself. Not in my house. The junk that go on in your house and you worrying about these. This ain't got nothing on what's really going on. We ain't gonna talk about that. I mean, listen, there's people that be doing magic, and just because you did this, they be like, oh no, I don't do that in my house. Negro, you doing magic. Okay, listen, okay. So I do this by the strength of my hand. Over the years, for the nosy people that's online talking about there's a tarot reader. She just be shifting cards. You gotta make sure that you understand that when people doing stuff, they not really a reader. They just play with the cards. Just half these people ain't really tarot readers. I'm not saying they're saying they are and they're not. Some people are on here for entertainment purposes. So if they want to shuffle them cards and make some money being silly, they may not be doing readings. That ain't really nobody's business but God. God know how to take care of his kids. I don't know why people on here trying to correct somebody else. Lord, this is like grammar school. I did not know this was this messy. I always used to enjoy this until I met a group of people. I mean, you can't say nothing on their channel. They crazy. Like these people got legitimate mental problems. Like they be saying stuff and you just might throw out a little suggestion. Like I heard anointment. I ain't never heard that in my life, but I've heard two people use the word. Now growing up, I understand the word don't revolve around me and my vocabulary. But we always heard anointing. I don't remember anybody saying anointment. but apparently it's a word. All right. But the way it was used, I said, no, it's the anointing. This person must have some anointing. She said anointment. I never heard that. I'm like, an ointment? I don't know. So I ain't even finished the sentence, put a period on it. And that lady snapshot that thing with the quickness. Oh, watch out. And she was like, look, girl, look, y'all, this lady on my channel. This negative, these people negative. They're not professional. They're selling services. Ratchet. I don't want them to read my dog's cards. I mean, you can't put none on their channel and say hi without them sounding off like a little banshee. Or just blocking your message. Like, they probably know they stealing from you. So yeah, they block you when you come on. They looking at your Facebook page, getting a storyline. And then they all catch on like, oh, this is a good storyline. Let's hook and sink. You can hook and sink it on to that train that's going by. You know, you'll tell your shipwreck story. Okay? Yeah. So I do this for entertainment purposes. So if I'm saying something like pet tarot, that's my business. And if I want to show these and say something, that's my business. I don't understand why these people get on here having a conniption when everybody's saying for entertainment purposes only. So if somebody's sitting there doing this, that's for entertainment purposes. So ain't nobody no real reader if you're saying it's for entertainment purposes. Shut up. I'm gonna let it go. I ain't got time for this beef. This is between the humans and God. But I came on to say that nobody left nobody the chief authority. I mean, everybody want to look out for everybody. I say God is big enough to look out for who He want to look out for. So people really just need to do what they do if this is such a business for them. Just be excellent in your lane and stop trying to, criticize other people. You don't know what they're going through, and they just need some rent money, and they're entertaining. And you just, it's the people on here that's false. They got to, and it's good to teach. But I don't. I don't want to get involved. So my point is, I mean, everybody's doing entertainment. So somebody wants to sit here and go, oh my God, the weather's changing, guys. Oh, I dropped the card. Oh, yes, and the weather is changing in your neck of the woods. And, here's the star. It's going to be a star in the sky. Why would you get upset and get that's a false reader. A tarot papa star is phony. She probably just trying to get some milk and pamper money for entertainment purposes. Why are you all over on her page? Why don't you just look at your own page? I mean, I'm telling you now, half of y'all sound like you telling my story the same thing. But everybody got the same experience on tarot. God, I mean, I ain't met one African, I ain't met not one person that ain't crying about being in a hotel, moving around. It's like, is this a conspiracy? I mean, y'all need to be calling the FBI, doing some letting them do some investigations, give some names or something, because if all of us going through this, then it sounds like somebody needs to do a conglomerate class action lawsuit on the government. I don't know, because everybody crying the same story, and only some people making money off of somebody else. It ain't your story, so whose story is it that you telling and making money off of? If everybody got the same story, you got the story about 250,000 other people that got tarot reading in their blood. It was called to do it. They got the same story, but this is all entertainment. Everybody got the same story. Now I know that I'm literally going through what these people be talking about. Like they go to my Facebook page and they're waiting for me to start talking. Then they get that and do what they do how they do. And then they making money. And I'm sitting here looking and watching them going, they are signifying what I said. They're clarifying. Oh, I know I wasn't alone. But then, yeah, I'm going through this too. Yeah, I mean, it'd be 250,000 or more people saying the same thing. I'm in a hotel. They're stalking me. They've been bothering me. They've been playing. They killed the people next door. They got me kicked out. I live in my car. I live with my, we all got the same story, huh? There's something going on. If everybody got that same story, this is sad. I mean, I want to cry every time I go to certain parts of YouTube. I never knew this place existed. It's very magical. Everybody got the same story. Everybody's in a hotel. Everybody's in their car. Everybody's separated from loved ones. They don't get along. Somebody stole something. Everybody got the same story. And they reading cards. Oh, see the son. See, I knew, because see my brother, when he was, and he, and blah, blah, blah. And when we were kids and blah, blah, everybody had the same story. Everybody got the same story. Yeah, maybe that's my story. I remember this part because, I had, and see, the police outside now. They going through my, up to my room and they pacing in the hallway. And I'm not scared of you because as soon as you come through that door, it's like we all going through the same thing. So I'm serious. It seems like somebody needs to get the CIA investigator or something. Because again, people just trying to stay off the street. So for entertainment purposes, they get these cars that they see everybody with. And they don't mean to be phony, except their intentions are to get somebody hurt or deceived. But everybody's pulling these cards. And some people, oh, you can't go this, you can't go that one. They're not real. You don't get no readings and da-da-da. They might even say, I do readings on the side. That's their business, right? And then, people might call them and say, yeah, and they might say, listen, I actually am not doing readings right now. I don't think this is a good time for me to do readings. That's their business. But you are, oh, don't go to this one. Don't go to that one. Again, this person might just need some baby food money. This person might just need some pamper money. This person might just need her room rent for $65 for the day. And she just thought she'd come on here and entertain people. She's a good storyteller. She has a nice face, and she just want to flash the cards and tell a story about whatever. And somebody's in here reading her energy. Well, I'm reading her energy, and this is the devil. Maybe all she needed was some pampers that day, and there you go. Call her name out, his name out, talking about he phony. Again, I have never really considered this internet as a business. I'm amazed at the people that's actually dependent on the internet to make money. Now, I would love to, but like I said, it's like everybody got the same story. And somehow my account is banned or shadow banned. I don't get zero. I used to get a lot of views. I'll get about 5 views, and that's like a shutdown. So my point is, I think everybody needs to respect each other. If you see something you don't like or don't believe in, or you see somebody being phony, I wish you all would pray to the Most High versus blasting people. People just trying to pay their bills. I'm not saying people should be deceiving people, but I don't think you should be trying to kill their reputation either by running your mouth calling their names. And now they can't get no rent money because I ain't getting none. So I shouldn't care who get none. I can't make a dime nowhere online. I'm just out here in the elements. Y'all whining for $800, $1,000, $3,000 because you're pretty and you're flipping cards. I don't get a red cent on no platform. And I was, but somebody stopped it. So I think people need to mind their business. I would love to flip these cards and just have fun. And I'm going to do that in a few minutes because we've been doing pet tarot. Now, I know it's going to be a clown trying to steal it. I know. But again, I've noticed, again, I sing and all this stuff, and people, they come up and they end up stealing, copying, using my stuff. Okay? Because they don't see anything copywritten or anything. So they just energetically think, we can use it and sue her because we're making a lot of money out. And then I look online, several people got kerfuffles going on. The members are mad and protesting. So I would say anything that you would have made off of whatever you stole is equivalent to what God calls a kerfuffle over. It walked away, didn't it? So if you made $250,000 on something that I did, and you switched the words around a little bit and added a little music and did something real professional and cute. Oh, yeah. And I'm sitting here bone dry, literally. And people wishing I stopped breathing and moving around. And you just look like, we'll take her to court. You never know. We should go stay at the house because we know it ain't. And you make $250 and you look around, $700. Well, I'll just say a good $1 million walked out. Yeah. Thought you were smart, didn't you? Good $1 million. You probably had a $1 million donation out of maybe 12 of your members. And that big head 12 walked out because they were all women, giving out that sweet purse. And you catered to women. And they got mad that week. And I thought, that's what you get for stealing. Then it was somebody else. Sing, sing, sing. Sound like something I did. And they, yeah, you know, oh, they got real boastful and full of themselves. Oh, you know, and you know, they talk real smart. All of a sudden, now they probably already are spicy like most of us. They was being real spicy that week. I don't look for the stuff. I looked around. I don't know. God just let me know where my energy's at. Like this boy, he was, man, 10, 13 years. We never been a couple, y'all. As soon as we looked like we had twinkle in each other eye when I was younger. 37, not looking so wrinkly like now. I still look young, but yeah, I was a lot more vibrant then. He started wearing me out. Lord, that child. And never a couple, because again, as soon as somebody saw a little twinkle in our eye, they started getting in the background, making sure little boy has options. Really, I just stood back and looked. I didn't get involved. But then they was like, "Why she all over that sky free? We gonna mess with her. Good luck with that." All right. So I look around. This lady, this person has my song. At least I think. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm thinking like online, like, you know, if somebody inspires you and it makes you money or saves you money or help you make a good decision, usually say thank you maybe, or maybe send a donation, or you know, make some type of agreement like, okay, as many as I sell, I'm gonna get, because God inspired it. Yes, it belongs to God, but energetically you knew that was something that I wanted to keep for myself. I just threw it online because I'm special and I'm looking to what collab. But you just took it. You did. You just took it. Did what you wanted with it. And then it was looking like, uh-huh. But I didn't look for it. But that next week, child. I ain't gonna say the next week, but one of them weeks, I heard a kerfuffle. I heard a kerfuffle. Ding dong. Who's at the door? The truth. It's the truth. Open the door. Don't slam it back. Open that door. I'm out here waving. I am the truth. Listen. I looked around. It was a kerfuffle. Yeah. People was like, you know, so I want to say, if they made, just say in a little short period of time, $17,000. I'm making up numbers. It could be very accurate. Just say in that period of time, they made $17,000 and thought, ooh, we need to steal more often. And was singing. Oh, they was doing it up. Oh, they put it together so cute. Like, we just mixed it up, changed it around. It's cute. It was a kerfuffle, y'all. Y'all not listening. It was a little kerfuffle. And it was on the internet, and I caught it. And they was like, you can't. But we walking out. I said, And another one bites the dust. Y'all need to stop playing with people. I'm so serious. You thought you was away scot-free, didn't you? Lord Jesus. So what walked out? Let's talk about it. I'm going to say the kerfuffle cost these people, if they make $17,000 in a short period of time, I'm going to say the kerfuffle cost them, I'm going to say $50,000. Not in a week. Maybe a month, because those people were mad for about 30 days. That's a lot of clicks. You know, if they're giving real big. So I'm going to say about 50. Maybe more, because remember, you got to prime them people back in. So counting up all them days, those 50, 200 people, 300 people walked out. That's a lot of $25 and $50, $250. Some of these people are celebrities, like this person. They probably walked out like, I didn't agree with that. No, that was rough. I don't believe she did that to us. I mean, this lady was sounding off all week. This child was doing a lot. And I just remember thinking, there's the money that was stolen. They went out the door. People think they steal. Oh, yeah. I mean, not steal, but they use your stuff. And they be thinking, hey, I just changed around. I changed a few things around. That, you know, that's my unique sound now. And then when it walks out the door, ding dong, who is it? The truth. Truth is now. Yeah. They be like, ooh, I better at least get a child some. Or don't do it no more. There you go. How about that? Just don't do it no more. Be creative on your own. Yeah. If you want some creativity, you should call people and say, look, I got this little music. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I got about 3 good songs. I'm gonna send it to somebody. I think I know who. This young little fresh guy. He's fresh. He famous. I'm gonna send it to him. And maybe let him put some music to it. But I already got the beats and tone. I'll throw them a little off because I didn't use any music. And somebody's trying to throw my little intuition off, the demon. But but we're gonna be blessed. But yeah, I didn't know this was like a real business, and people are phony all day. They're not doing it professionally or the correct way. They're just not. I can see that, but it's none of my business because I don't care. So I come on and I'm just everyday me. And I think that's why somebody blocked me. It was like, I'm just being myself. I'm not bothering anybody. I don't have a purpose here. I'm just having fun sharing my life. And that's what I wanted to get to. But I'm sure my phone is low, about 3%. Because somebody or something keeps running my battery down. And I said somebody because I think my phone is tapped. Little clown. That's okay. Hopefully it's FBI, CIA for good purpose. But what I was going to say is, growing up, there's a lot of things that we all been through. We have a story, most of us. So, uh, my thing is, growing up, I understood I was a child. A lot of things transpired as a child, and as I would tell anybody, with the help of a professional or just really analyzing your life, consider the fact that as a child, you're not responsible for adult things. So if there's sex content coming into the house, there's some adults business to monitor the activity of the children. If there's sexual activity coming in the home, because of advanced children, or even for kids at school, now you got sexting and all that, and kids might be like curious. Oh, let me go online and look at that up. What is that? Oh, it happens. Okay, in a lot of homes, in a lot of different ways, family members, cousins, members, all kinds of stuff, neighbors, teachers, all kinds of things can come home with your child and attach your stuff to your home. Now, again, it's good to know that you may not be responsible for the things that happen in your childhood, but you absolutely, without any company, without any help, most likely from people that probably did this, are not responsible for your healing. You are, unfortunately. You don't have to do it alone, but it's pretty much how that goes. You can drag who you want. You can drag them down with you if you like, but that's not going to heal your soul. It's not going to make you feel any better. It's probably going to get you a lawsuit or a case. Yeah, you're going to get locked up for crazy for trying to kill somebody. But insanity. And you can blame who you want. I'm not saying you cannot, but what I'm saying is, when I noticed that people were targeting me, they've been doing this for a long time. Um, I sought help because it wasn't stopping. I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know why. Again, I, as a parent, would understand if I'm in my 20s and I have children, not just from my household, but other kids coming in and out. I need to make sure that I'm monitoring them in every which way because of my experience. Now, some people may not have had this experience. Maybe they did and were still careless. I don't know. But my point is, I had to learn to cope with things I couldn't change. Okay, I just did, like most of us. You have to be adaptable. When it continues into your 50s, you have tried to take steps to kind of distance yourself from this wackadoodle group that's losing their mind, but somehow they draw you back in because you don't know what's going on. They're family, supposedly, right? So, long story short, whatever happened in childhood, people wanted me to remember, wanted me to pay for it, wanted me to be bad ruins. And it was like, no. And it wasn't to be mean or be dismissive, but I didn't know how to deal with it. All I knew is I heard Dr. Phil say, never hold children responsible for adult content. Duh. So, ding dong, who's at the door? The truth is here. The truth is here. Open the door and don't slam it in my face, in truth's face. The truth is, the adults were responsible for the children. It's not to point blame there, but for another child to look at another child and say, "Why did you hurt me?" What they don't know what to say. And even when they get grown, there's no goddamn book that tells you how to answer these questions. It's not that you don't care. You don't know how to process that shit. You don't know what another fool do. The other fool just mad. That's not processing the problem. You're gonna get a court case and a straitjacket. But see, that's the thing. I wasn't gonna stay there. I didn't know how to handle nothing no more than anybody else. I knew how to stay away from people because of how they thought. That is right or wrong, but this wasn't the proper way to handle this. To go and stalk, torture, and put your foot on someone else's life for their entire life. Like, are you stupid? Okay, but that's how people felt, and I personally didn't know what was going on. But people started leaking information, sort of. Again, people say what they want. I know what I've been through. And I didn't know so many people on tarot was going through the same damn thing. It was amazing. They're going through the same exact thing you're going through every day. Game stalking, being electrocuted, or what do you call it? Um, Electronic harassment, I call it, where you can plug up a generator or something next door to someone and everything just vibrate until your body feel like it's coming apart like chicken being boiled. I ain't lying. Like you feel yourself cooking sometimes. Very uncomfortable. People stalking. You hear them outside everywhere you go. Literally, you hearing sounds. All this goofy stuff. You don't know if it's through the phone. You had to think every room you go to is rigged up. I got over it. Long story short, people want you to remember this stuff as if you're being careless or callous. Now, you don't went to God. You don't went to a counselor, a professional. They don't want to take the case. That's fine. So you had to figure it out. You went to God and you literally repented. You literally understood you were a child. You didn't think anything of it. You just curious like any kid. You were curious. That's it. You had no intentions. But you did repent. You were there. And you did what you could to get through it without any help. No support at all, ever, for anything. Not just this, but anything. Nothing. Okay? Two siblings. A whole bunch of people curious about sex looking at everybody. We didn't see people at that time. We were curious. We were looking. A lot of us. Some of us kept looking. Some of us thought, I was just curious. Oh, and we realized we shouldn't be that curious. We shouldn't be that curious. It's not that serious. And we went on, but some people stayed there. And now they want to play there. And now they're trying to blame you. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Did you talk to Jesus about this? Did you actively seek him? Okay. Oh. You want to say something to me? Huh? Huh? Nigga? And it's like, say what? Like what? Like I'm sorry if I did anything? Like there is no damn book for this. Okay? And I guess they wanted to, oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. I was a kid, you was a kid, and this happened. That's what they want. But it's like when you look at it intelligently from a professional's point of view, no one was to blame here. It was an oversight and it should have never went this far. It should have never festered to this. Okay. Because the truth is the adults were responsible, not the children. But see, they allowed the children to fight, at least the one, to just feel this cycle was going to be even crazier than that thing than before. And this person's literally, from what I understand, gone in the head and in the spirits. Because when I did want to reach out, them wenches was like, don't talk to her. Don't say nothing to her. Don't talk to none of us. Don't say nothing to none of us. I mean, they really like nut. You all are nuts. They didn't say like I would have. This is your sibling. Okay, things have transpired and it's my fault. I should have been watching you guys. So I'm not gonna let you guys fight for the rest of your life. I want you to love each other. I want you to forgive each other, and I want you guys to definitely never, ever, ever break up. Promise me. You will always be a family. No, they let this thing fester. They let everybody else get involved. They kept telling this ass story over and over and over. Dun, 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 dun. Too many people got involved. This is dumb. And it didn't stop. I promise you, there is probably a whole organization or plethora of people that have been in my energy all of these years. And y'all wonder why I was always mellow and quiet because people were tugging on my life, period. Like, let's pull the plug, let's pull the plug. So I would be very mellow. And then I had the shh, 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 everywhere I go, shh, shh. And these niggas actually think I'm supposed to be silent. Like, there's a reason why I'm not online. Because all of my life, all I heard was, shh, 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 you're too loud, the voice carried. But then everybody else holding a whole conversation. And it's like, oh, let's listen. In fact, you go in the back. Like, nigga, is you crazy? I'm mad. So I just figured these people have mental problems. They're not being responsible as adults, and they're allowing these clown children to now be funky adults. See, these people had agendas already. They were already like self haters, and they thought they'd take it out on me by using the other kids. And so kids were allowed to bully. Even now, they tear up all my cars. Some of these people, what the one group don't do, there's another group. They take turns, y'all. Oh, they are invested. They might not even know each other, maybe acquainted. It is a lot of people that just feels like it's their business to go around harassing me. Period. Making my life a living hell. So I cope by understanding. Ding dong, the truth is here. And we're gonna open the door and we're not gonna slam it. We just not. The truth is here. So uh I learned to change my channels, like you have frequencies. I changed the channel that I listen to. I do not subscribe to people telling me to shut up. When I'm in their house, they may be like, huh, huh, and they may alienate me. But I understand that I'm still talking by my actions. And that bothers them because it's like, we said shut up. And it's like, my life is my sermon. So I don't have to say anything, but I choose to speak. So then I had people that, yeah, just wanted me dead. And it's like, no. So, no, I don't replay those things in my head from childhood. I do not replay the faces that people made at me that was so ugly because they are. I did not replay the pain that they displayed to me in many instances. I do not replay the incidents that they, what do you say, incited. I do not. I do not replay this stuff, except it's a testimony or reason for me to revisit. I do not. If they do something today, which they have been, um, I do not dwell on it. And it's not to say, I don't see you, clown. It's to say you need to grow up. And I'm not going to give you the same energy or indulge in your stupidity. And it don't mean I'm dismissing what you did. It don't mean that it's okay for you to do what you're doing. It's really psychotic. It's giving me you've lost your whole mind and became deranged. Like you're lunatic. You have lunacy. And now you're going around trying to get my attention, trying to incite fear, trying to incite an accident, a death. You're so cute. No, God is not with it. And that's what I did. I sought my father. I did. And I asked him to help the people, the children, the people who haven't grown up yet and have vendettas that only you can subscribe or prescribe to. But they want to be the prescription writer and they can't because they need their own meds and their own lessons. But they're trying to give me one. Oh, baby. So I thought, man, these people wasting their time and life and energy because I'm not changing anything. I'm not slowing down. I'm not going to stop. They have taught me how to persevere. They have taught me how to overcome. They've taught me how to process pain. People keep saying, how do you keep getting over hurdles? I've done this since about 7, buddy. You have to learn how to deal with people and their psychotic problems. You can't run as a child when people are showing you they're crazy. I feel sorry for the kids that I see that are stuck in houses with crazy people. They look so scared. They lose the beauty in their eyes. You can tell they're just tortured. And these people are like that's normal. Like they're real psychotic. And they pass the kids around from place to place to place to place. And the kids be looking like, these Negroes are crazy. And they don't get it. Kids be screaming, trying to run away, like you don't have nowhere to run. You want this person to be in fear, this child, really? You get a kick out of this child feeling fear, and you're telling them they can't run from you, demon? Wow, aren't you kind? I told you to shut up. All right, because see, I'm the truth. Why would you want to scare a child, rich or poor? Why would you want to torture this child and cause him to have all these fears and anxieties? Because you're stealing their energy. You ain't got none. You done sold it all to the devil. So now I'm trying to get it from the kid, having the kid in fear. This is y'all. I never knew it was a world where people were stealing energy. I heard about it, but to see it. So in other words, say there's a teacher, and this teacher got some social problems, mental problems, emotional problems, spiritual problems. They empty, and they come to work, and they hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody. They ain't on. They're not all right. And so you see that as this child is playing, this teacher starts to target this kid. This is a star. This kid is just all over the place, having a good time. Ain't bothering nobody. All of a sudden, she's like, "Get over here. Sit down. You're doing too much." Every time they see this child, they sit down. You're doing too much. Get over here. Get over here. I'm gonna tell your mother. Everybody else playing. Why you messing with this kid? Everybody else flying around, but she just looks so shiny and pretty. You just want her hair to fall out. You just want her teeth to fall out. You just want her to trip and fall. You just want her legs to hurt. You hope she don't come tomorrow. You don't like this little girl. Why don't you like this little girl, little hater? Because they got unresolved issues and they thought they'd target this baby. And they just mess with this child. Every time that child cry, they get some energy. They feel powerful. See, that's how you steal energy. It's like robbing, stealing candy from a baby. This is crazy because the baby don't know no better. Energy harvesting came also with 9/11. Think about it. There's a bunch of people in there. Remember, energy is anything you can see, feel, use. You don't have to see it. I believe air is energy. Anyway, um, but it's usable. You can't duplicate it and you can't destroy it. You can't create it either. Okay. So somehow 9/11, whenever that happened, however they orchestrated it, paid for it, whatever, whoever did it, it doesn't matter. Kind of like COVID. It doesn't matter how they did it and why they did it. You just better know if you don't want to be dead, you better